How's it going, guys? It's K Cars, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the best first mods for a Dodge Challenger. So I'm just going to get right into the video. In my opinion, the best first mod that you can do to a Dodge Challenger like this is a mid-muffler delete. Dodge Challengers come with mufflers and resonators, so the mufflers are actually under the rear seat somewhere right there, and then the resonators are in the back. Some people say it backwards. I'm honestly not really sure what's right and what's wrong, so that's why I just call the ones right here the mid-mufflers and the ones in the back the resonators. I used to call these the resonators and those the mufflers. Then a bunch of people told me that I was wrong and that's the opposite. But anyways, what a mid-muffler delete is they basically, I'm going to see if I can try to show you guys under the car. So you can see kind of right there, those welds right there, that's where the mid-mufflers used to be. And with a mid-muffler delete, it's just that. They cut out the mid-mufflers and replace it with a piece of straight pipe and just weld it in, and then it sounds a lot louder. So I'm going to include some exhaust clips from whenever I got the mid-muffler delete on this car. If you're planning to do a mid-muffler delete for your Challenger, make sure you go to a trusted exhaust shop, because if you don't, it can kind of mess up the welds and not weld like all the way around the pipe, and then you'll have an exhaust leak, and that's not good. It won't sound good that way, and you're probably going to be paying about $100 to $200 for this. So this is pretty much the cheapest way that you can get more sound out of a stock exhaust on a Dodge Challenger. And that was the first mod that I did to this car. Second best mod in my opinion that you can get for a Dodge Challenger is an oil catch can. So basically what an oil catch can does is it catches all the blow-by that could go back inside the crankcase or intake manifold. I'm honestly not really sure where it would go, but it would go back inside the engine. You can check out my video called Benefits of Having an Oil Catch Can. In that video I'll explain everything more in depth about how an oil catch can works and what it does and some benefits it has. But if you don't have an oil catch can, like I said, all that burnt up oil will go back inside your engine and it'll lower the octane ratings and performance. So that's why I think an oil catch can is one of the best first mods that you can do to a Dodge Challenger. So the oil catch can that I have on this car is the Bill of Technology oil catch can with the Z bracket that I got from Bill of Technology. And as you can see, all you would have to do is replace the stock PCV line with these hoses. It's a little bit different because I have the shaker. But if you guys want to see a complete video tutorial on how to install an oil catch can on a Dodge Challenger, I'm going to link that video in the description of this video, because I think that video is actually pretty good and I tried my best to explain everything and go step by step. It's really simple. Even I could do it. I really don't have any like mechanical experience doing stuff, but I got that done, so it's pretty simple. I believe I paid like 120 bucks for it, which isn't really that much for something like this. It's definitely worth it. So the first time I emptied out my oil catch can on this car, it was after about like 5,000 or 6,000 miles. It was about half an inch full or something like that. I'm going to include a video of that right now. So as you can see, it actually did catch quite a bit of blow-by, and all this used up oil would have gone back into the engine. Alright guys, so here you can see all the old oil that came out of the catch can. I put it in this like plastic thing. There you can see how much oil the oil catch can actually caught, and if I didn't have that, all of that burnt up oil would have gone back inside the engine, and that would not be good. I also have an unboxing video that I did of the Bill of Technology oil catch can that I got on this car, and then I also have a tutorial on how to install it on this car, as well as how to take the shaker off if you have that, because you have to take it off if you want to install it. Then I also have a video about the benefits of having an oil catch can. So I'm going to include links to all those videos in the description of this video, so you guys can definitely go check those out if you want. The third best mod for a Dodge Challenger in my opinion is long tube headers and catless mid pipes, which is actually the most recent mod that I got done to this car. There you can see the brand new headers that I got installed a few months ago from OST Dyno. If you guys haven't seen the videos that I posted about the long tube headers, I actually posted like three or four. The first one was of my trip up to OST Dyno when I dropped the car off to get those installed. The second one was my trip to go pick the car up, and then the third one was like my overall review with a bunch of sound comparisons that I'm actually going to include in this video. So the first clips are the one with the mid muffler delete, and the second clip is going to be the one with the Cook's long tube headers and catless mid pipes. There you can see how much a difference the headers actually made, and with long tube headers you can get like high flow cats on them, but I decided to go full catless just because I wanted the most sound possible and the most power. So if you get long tube headers and catless mid pipes, you actually do have to get a custom dyno tune, or else it won't run the best and you'll get some check engine lights with it. Well, I actually got the car tuned at OST Dyno, and they did a before and after dyno run. So before, it made 422 wheel horsepower, and then after it made 470. So that's a 48 horsepower gain just from the long tube headers, catless mid pipes, and tune. I would recommend going with Cook's because a lot of different brands like don't fit the best, and Micah, the performance technician at OST Dyno, told me that Cook's always fits the best. He also recommended American Racing, but those are basically the two best brands of headers that you can get for a car. Now the headers are pretty expensive. It was my most expensive mod that I've done so far. So I actually did buy them on the Black Friday sale, and the headers themselves were like $1,000 and then the mid pipes were another 500 or something like that. Then I had to pay for the installation and the dyno tune. I went more in depth about the prices for everything at OST Dyno and the exact prices for the parts in my review video that I did of the headers that I'm gonna include in the description of this video. So if you want to know more information about what I paid and the headers, and just more general information about the headers, then you definitely want to go check that video out. And of course there are different mods that you can do that are probably better than what I listed, but the ones that I talked about in this video are just my opinion. So of course you can do like window tint and like debadging if you consider those mods, which I already did to this car. So those would also be good first mods for a Dodge Challenger or any car really, if that's what you like. Basically, in my opinion, I think the best first mods for a Dodge Challenger like this, number one would be a mid muffler delete, which is pretty much the cheapest way to get more sound out of a car like this. And then number two would be the oil catch can, which would just catch all the blow-by that would go back inside your engine, which would be bad. And then number three, long tube headers with catless mid pipes. That would make it extremely loud like I did with this car, like you guys heard from those exhaust comparison clips that I included. So yeah, if you guys think that I missed some mods that you think would be better for a Dodge Challenger, make sure to include those in the comments section, because I'm going to be reading all of your comments and I want to see what you guys have to say about what you think the best first mods would be for a Dodge Challenger. And if I don't have that mod on this car, I'll see if I like it and might even do that mod to this car. So I am planning to get a Corsa Extreme Catback for this car sometime in the future, And with that, it would actually get rid of the active exhaust valves, I think. So what those are is that when you're going at lower RPMs, they're closed to make it quiet. So it's not obnoxious when you're just driving around the city. But then when you get on the gas and the RPMs go higher, they open up and it makes it a lot louder. And I believe the Corsa Extreme Catback does not come with exhaust valves. So like I said, I think it would get rid of those, which I think I would actually like. It would be loud all the time, even at lower RPMs. I know it probably would be pretty obnoxious, but who cares? It's supposed to be loud, and I think I would love that. So that's probably going to be my next mod that I'm going to do to this car, and I'm going to get the quad black polished tips, which I think are going to look amazing. So yeah guys, like I said, if you think I missed some mods in this video, make sure to leave those down in the comments because I'm going to be reading those. And I just wanted to see if you guys agree with what I think would be the best first mods for a Dodge Challenger. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more. And as always, thanks for watching.